We've all been there. You make breakfast, you toss the shells, and that's that, right? Not so fast. Turns out those eggshells are more than just trash. They're a hidden resource, packed with potential uses most folks wouldn't believe. We're talking construction, gardening, even health supplements. Yeah, you heard that right. This ain't your grandma's baking soda volcano. This is about taking something ordinary and seeing its extraordinary side. Get ready to have your mind blown, because we're about to crack open the world of eggshells and uncover the surprising super material inside. Let's talk building materials. Concrete, steel, eggshells, you bet. Turns out that fragile shell is tougher than it looks. It's mostly calcium carbonate, the same stuff as limestone, which has been used in construction for centuries. Now, I'm not saying your next house will be built entirely of eggshells, but researchers and engineers are finding clever ways to incorporate them. Ground-up eggshells can be added to concrete mixtures, making them stronger and more durable. Who knew something we toss in the trash could actually be holding up buildings one day? It's about finding strength in unexpected places, and that's something worth cracking a smile about. Now let's break down why eggshells work so well in construction. You might be surprised to learn that something as fragile as an eggshell can play a crucial role in building strong, durable structures. It all comes down to that magic ingredient, calcium carbonate. This compound is the main component of eggshells, and it's also found in limestone and marble. Calcium carbonate is known for its strength and binding properties, making it an ideal additive in construction materials. This stuff is strong, it binds materials together, and it's naturally abundant. When used in construction, calcium carbonate enhances the durability and longevity of the materials. Imagine the strength of concrete combined with the natural binding power of calcium carbonate. Think of it like this: each eggshell is like a tiny brick full of calcium carbonate that acts like glue. When these shells are crushed into a fine powder, they can be mixed into concrete to create a composite material that is both strong and resilient. When you grind those shells up and add them to concrete, you're basically reinforcing it with millions of tiny strong particles. These particles help to fill in the gaps within the concrete, making it denser and less prone to cracking. This makes the concrete less likely to crack under pressure. The added calcium carbonate from the eggshells improves the overall structural integrity, ensuring that the concrete can withstand heavy loads and harsh environmental conditions. And here's a bonus: using eggshells in construction is good for the environment. By repurposing waste eggshells, we reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. This not only helps to minimize environmental pollution but also promotes sustainable building practices. It reduces waste and lowers the need for traditional cement production, which is a major polluter. Traditional cement production is responsible for a significant amount of carbon dioxide emissions, contributing to global warming. By incorporating eggshells into the mix, we can lower the carbon footprint of construction projects. This innovative approach not only benefits the environment, but also opens up new possibilities for sustainable architecture. Architects and builders are constantly looking for ways to reduce the environmental impact of their projects, and using eggshells is a step in the right direction. In addition to being eco-friendly, this method can also be cost-effective. Eggshells are a readily available waste product, and using them can reduce the overall cost of construction materials. This makes it an attractive option for community building projects and other initiatives aimed at creating affordable, sustainable housing. Educational programs and workshops are also being developed to teach the next generation of builders about the benefits of using eggshells in construction. By spreading awareness and knowledge, we can inspire more people to adopt these sustainable practices. As we look to the future, the use of eggshells in construction represents a promising step towards more sustainable and environmentally friendly building practices. By harnessing the power of these tiny shells, we can build a better, greener world for generations to come. Now let's move from the construction site to the garden. Even if you don't have a green thumb, you've probably heard that eggshells are good for plants. And guess what? It's true. Remember that calcium carbonate we talked about? Turns out, plants need calcium to grow strong just like we do. Adding crushed eggshells to your soil is like giving your plants a calcium boost. And it's not just about the calcium. Eggshells also improve soil drainage and aeration, which helps roots grow strong and healthy. So next time you're making scrambled eggs, don't toss those shells. Your garden will thank you. But wait, there's more! Eggshells aren't just good for feeding your plants, they can also help protect them. Slugs and snails are the bane of every gardener's existence, but they can't stand crawling over sharp, crushed eggshells. Sprinkling a barrier of crushed shells around your plants is a natural and effective way to keep these pesky critters at bay. And for those of you battling acidic soil, eggshells can help with that too. Their calcium content helps to neutralize acidity, creating a more balanced pH level that's ideal for plant growth. So, from boosting growth to deterring pests, eggshells are like a multi-tool for your garden. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Mike, you want me to eat eggshells now? Well, not exactly. But let's dive into why you might want to consider it. You see, calcium carbonate is a compound that's incredibly beneficial. It's used in construction to make buildings sturdy, and gardeners use it to enrich the soil for healthier plants. But did you know that this same compound is also essential for our bones? Eggshell powder, made by grinding clean, sterilized eggshells into a fine powder, is becoming increasingly popular as a natural calcium supplement. This isn't just some new age fad, there's real science behind it. And before you wrinkle your nose, think about it. Eggshells are a natural source of calcium, and our bodies need calcium for strong bones and teeth. Calcium is crucial for maintaining bone density and preventing conditions like osteoporosis. Now, I'm not a doctor and this ain't medical advice, but it's fascinating to see how something we usually throw away can be so beneficial. If you're looking for a natural way to boost your calcium intake, eggshell powder might be something to ask your doctor about. Imagine adding a pinch of this powder to your morning smoothie, or even your baking recipes. It's a simple way to fortify your diet with essential nutrients. The idea of using eggshells as a supplement isn't entirely new. In fact, ancient cultures have been using eggshells for their medicinal properties for centuries. It's only now that modern science is catching up and validating these age-old practices. Preparing eggshells for consumption is quite straightforward. First, you need to wash them thoroughly to remove any residual egg white or yolk. Then, boil them to kill any bacteria. Finally, dry them in an oven before grinding them into a fine powder. Once you have your eggshell powder, you can sprinkle it on your food, mix it into drinks, or even add it to your cooking. It's a versatile supplement that can easily be incorporated into your daily routine. Many people who have started using eggshell powder report feeling more energetic and noticing improvements in their overall health. While individual results may vary, the potential benefits are certainly worth exploring. So, the next time you crack open an egg, think twice before tossing the shell. It might just be the key to a healthier, stronger you. Remember, always consult with a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet or supplement regimen. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep exploring the wonders of natural nutrition. Until next time, take care. But how does it work? Our bodies absorb the calcium from eggshells similarly to how they absorb it from other calcium supplements. The calcium carbonate in eggshells breaks down in our stomachs, making the calcium available for our bodies to use. And it's not just about strong bones. Calcium plays a vital role in muscle function, nerve function, and even blood clotting. So, getting enough calcium is important for overall health and well-being. Now, before you start sprinkling crushed eggshells on your cereal, remember that preparation is key. Always make sure to sterilize eggshells properly before consuming them to eliminate any bacteria. We've covered construction, gardening, and even health. Eggshells are proving to be incredibly versatile. But the usefulness of eggshells doesn't stop there. Their potential is only limited by our imagination. People are getting incredibly creative with how they're using this surprising material. From art to everyday household solutions, eggshells are making a mark. Artists are using crushed eggshells to create beautiful mosaics and sculptures. The texture and color variations of eggshells add a unique touch to their artwork. Some folks are even using eggshells to make homemade cleaning products like abrasive scrubs for tough stains. The calcium carbonate in eggshells makes them an effective, eco-friendly cleaning agent. And get this, some companies are exploring the use of eggshells in biodegradable packaging as an alternative to plastic. This could be a game changer in reducing plastic waste. Who knew something as simple as an eggshell could have so many uses? From the kitchen to the art studio and even in industrial applications, eggshells are proving their worth. It just goes to show that sometimes the most innovative solutions are right under our noses, or in this case, in our breakfast scraps. So next time you crack an egg, think twice before tossing the shell. You might just be holding a tiny treasure trove of possibilities. For instance, did you know that ground eggshells can be used as a natural fertilizer? The calcium in the shells helps strengthen plant cell walls, promoting healthier growth. You can also make your own chalk from eggshells. Simply grind the shells into a fine powder, mix with flour and water and let it dry. It's a fun and educational project for kids. Adding eggshells to your compost pile can help balance the pH levels and add valuable nutrients to the soil. It's a simple way to enhance your composting efforts. Eggshells can also be used as seed starters. Fill the halves with soil and plant your seeds. Once the seedlings are ready to be transplanted, you can plant the whole shell in the ground. The shell will decompose and provide nutrients to the growing plant. Crushed eggshells can act as a natural pest deterrent. Sprinkle them around your garden to keep slugs and snails at bay. The sharp edges are a deterrent to these soft-bodied pests. Believe it or not, eggshells can even be used as a dietary supplement. When ground into a fine powder, they can be added to food or drinks to boost calcium intake. Just make sure to properly clean and bake the shells to eliminate any bacteria. The possibilities are truly endless. Whether you're an artist, a gardener, or just someone looking for eco-friendly solutions, eggshells offer a world of potential. So next time you make an omelet or bake a cake, remember that those shells can be put to good use in so many creative and practical ways. It just goes to show that sometimes the most innovative solutions are right under our noses, or in this case, in our breakfast scraps. So there you have it. The humble eggshell, once destined for the trash, is proving to be a versatile and valuable resource. From strengthening concrete to fertilizing gardens and even supplementing our diets, eggshells are full of surprises. This is about more than just eggshells. It's about looking at the world around us, even the stuff we consider waste, and finding its hidden potential. It's about sustainability, creativity, and realizing that sometimes the most innovative solutions are the simplest ones. So, next time you're making breakfast, think twice before you toss those shells. You might just be throwing away a piece of the future.